Do you have a good relationship with your son-in-law?
This only one.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to all our new subscribers. If you've been here before, thank you for being an OG. If you're new here, I hope you stick around. Hit the subscribe button. Today we're doing a mother-daughter tag. This is my mother. So this is my mom. We're going to be answering some questions. Mother, would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Cecilia Oladapo from Nigeria.
Thank you. So let's just jump right into the questions so that we won't do too many things and we won't waste too much time. Okay, so mommy, I'll just be asking you some questions. Okay, and hopefully you just respond as God leads you.
I pray God leads me well, to lead me to answer your questions well.
Okay, so the first question is, what was Temi like as a child?
I wouldn't know.
You were there.
Because you are not specific. As an infant, a toddler.
I was not special.
I said you should be specific.
Okay, with the question. Okay,
just as an infant, as a toddler.
Why don't you give us all three? As an infant, as a toddler.
Well, as an infant, I can say immediately I had my baby and they showed me my baby. The next thing was to see her thumb inside her mouth, sucking. And immediately she cried for a few minutes. She stopped and was pacifying herself with that thumb.
So I was a self-sufficient baby.
Well, if that is what it means to you, but initially I was not happy with the sucking and I wrapped up the whole hand. Unfortunately, by the time I took her out, maybe the third day for immunization, the doctor instructed me to remove the thing, and that was the beginning of sucking till around I think throughout primary school.
I stopped at 7, Mom. Yes.
Really?
Yes, I was 7, which was still a very long time, but
okay. That's as
an infant.
As a toddler, Temi was a restless child.
I can see that.
Very inquisitive, always ready to ask you why. Temi, don't go there. Why?
Okay.
Temi, buy me this. What do you want to do with it?
That's good. That's good.
So that went on to secondary school, and from there, the level of independence that Temi exhibited right from probably JS1, JS2 was second to none. So very independent, always ready to do our homework before telling her. So that's about all.
Thank you very kindly. What age did I start working?
It's like the same age with your sister, a year plus after your birthday.
So I didn't work before my birthday. Lazy. Okay. What do you think of me making YouTube videos?
The first time I saw it, well, I was indifferent, but later I started looking up to
My weekly videos, which I haven't been able to do because of the baby.
Every Sunday, I will just, even before going to bed, open up to see whether you've posted a new one. And I've learned a lot from your cookery section. It's okay. Okay.
Thank you. Are you surprised that I am kind of a good cook?
Actually, I'm not, because right from the beginning, as I said earlier, you remember when you were in maybe secondary school or even maybe primary 5, primary 4, primary 5, I used to bring a cook to the house to teach you certain things.
I don't remember that.
Oh, what's her name again? I don't want to mention it. That will come to the house to teach you how to make puff puff, how to make donuts.
It sounds familiar, but I don't really remember.
That woman from our church then, that I used to bring during long vacation, how to bake, how to do. So you are the only one. You remember when your cousins came from Elisha to spend holiday with us?
Yeah.
The woman came. You were the only one that was so interested, asking questions before one of your cousins also joined you to ask questions. And at the end of the day, it was 2 of you, with the support of your sister anyway, that actually baked the cake they took to Elisha at that time. So I was not really surprised.
Okay, that's nice. What is something funny that I did as a child?
Funny?
Something that when you remember now it makes you
I
laugh.
think the one that I can never forget was when you were probably 2 plus. You poo-poo inside the toilet, and you took the brush to brush the whole thing.
Oh my god, without flushing.
Without flushing.
Oh
and
my
you came back to call me or to invite me. Mommy, I've washed the toilet. Mommy, I wash. Only to get there and saw the mess.
Oh gosh.
But rather than beating you, I had to take you to the bathroom to wash the whole thing off your belly. So,
that is funny.
very funny.
So you laughed a lot?
I didn't laugh.
You were angry, but now you...
very angry. I was very
I was only trying to help.
I was
Okay.
very angry.
What is a strange habit that you think I have?
Sucking.
That was then.
Oh, you mean now?
Yeah.
The habits, the one I can say most of the time, if I had my way, I wouldn't want to say it out.
Okay.
But it's like, when I'm down, when I'm really down, even now, especially when you are in the secondary school, you'll be the first person to notice. Mommy, are you hungry? Have you eaten today? And before you know it. So even now, most of the time when I'm down emotionally, that is the time you will call. And when you call and I pick and I'm talking,
I will notice.
Mommy, you sound low. What happened? So most of the time it looks strange to me that it is that
particular time
that you normally notice. But it's like,
that's nice, but also sad because I don't want you to be sad.
Yes. And my daughter-in-law too is like, most of the time when she calls, she will say,
is everything okay?
And she will say, Mommy, Mommy, I just called. You sound low. Any problem? I will say no. I will say no. So the two of you, but majorly you, even before she came in.
Okay. If you had to give me another name, what would it be? If you had to rename me all over again, I know what I would want my name to be. What would you like to? What would you rename me if you had the option?
Temitayo.
Really? Why?
Temitayo because you stayed long.
Yeah, I did.
And at the time, they told me it would be 50-50. So
I'm glad I'm here.
and it's like probably the doctor might be watching now.
I don't think so. We don't get many viewers.
Because I saw him last almost 15 years ago. And the first question he asked me, where is my baby? Where is my baby? I said, your baby is now
A big girl.
a big girl. The man told me it's 50-50 because of the kind of surgeries I had before, and the baby was not coming the first 2 weeks, the second lap of, it's 2 weeks before or after. Even after this, after. And the man said, for you to go this, I will rather save your life. And it was
Which
50-50.
is, I understand that.
So I just started praying that, Lord, I don't want to lose this, and I don't want to lose my life. How you want to do it, I don't know. And suddenly, the thing, it was like a dream. And the labor was so fast. So if I had to rename you Temitayo,
which means my joy is full.
My joy is full.
I prefer Temilolu Asha. I prefer that. But if I had to rename myself, and mommy don't laugh, but I would name myself Olakperi Jo. Which means like how would you even explain that? Like
the wealth of the entire family
is me. I am the wealth of the family. And that's because that's mom's name. It's not her official name, but that's what her family members call her. And I just think it's such a special name, and I just really like it. And I thought I would have a girl.
I was about to say it, that if you can give me a girl.
What do you mean if I can give you a girl? Mom, please.
Just today.
Mommy, please.
Just
Let's not. Mommy, please.
If you can give me a girl,
Mommy,
I will just transfer the name.
Mommy, please. Let us not get into this again. Please. I'm begging you. Let's just leave this side of things. But I really love the name. And if I had a girl, we've had the baby, by the way. I don't think I've done any video after, I think it's been like 6 or 7 weeks since we last did a video. But yeah, the baby has arrived, and it's a boy. So if it had been a girl, I would have named her
Mama, big boy.
I'd have named her Olakperi Jo, at least as one of her names. Okay, thank you very much for that. When we go to restaurants together, what do I like to order?
When? When? Is it when you are?
No, now, general. Okay, actually, let's do that. Yeah, as a child.
We used to go at least once every quarter to restaurant.
The one I remember the most is it's closed now.
Okay.
Is it the kitchen or something like that? I can't remember now.
That's roundabout of Agideli.
That is it. Yeah, I can't remember now.
I've forgotten it.
But we used to go there quite a bit.
With Chinese rice.
Yeah, we used to go there.
And most of the time you ask for Chinese. Even the kitchen, when we visited the kitchen and you were asking for around the same place, and you were asking for Chinese rice. They said no, we don't.
We don't do that here.
Pounded yam.
We don't do that here. But yeah, like
It's a foreign road. So most of the time you ask, even before that one was closed, we started going to Sheraton.
oh yeah,
And
oh my
we
gosh, I
normally
loved
go
that.
for
The buffet.
and you go, mommy, take this, try it. You will love it.
I'm
You
really
will love
quite
it."
adventurous with food.
You will love it. You will go out, you will go around and see.
Try every single thing.
Mommy, try this, try it. Ah, I've tried it. You try it, try it. So, but most of the time you prefer the is it intercontinental?
Yeah, I would say that, yeah. Because when we get home, there's amala at home anyway, so
My
Yeah.
husband, my husband can eat amala
3 times
three
a
times
day.
a day, 365 days a year.
It's true. He believes that amala is the best food on earth. So
If you want to spoil him, have
amala.
begiri
Oh gosh.
and
Yeah.
ewedu.
All right, yeah, that's nice. Okay. What is something that I do that you don't like?
Sucking.
That was then, Mom. What about now?
Now, can I pinpoint any? It's difficult to pinpoint because when you are corrected, you take to correction immediately. So there's nothing I can hold on to that this is what you do that I don't like.
But when I was young, you really hated me sucking.
I didn't.
She
like
tried
it.
everything, and I'm going through that right now with
I
my
didn't like it.
with my firstborn.
Oh.
He sucks all the time, but but even you think that he sucks more than I did at that age.
Yes.
He sucks a lot.
Because you, and I think it's because it's the firstborn. He doesn't have any other person to play with.
To play with, okay.
If it's the second, the first one will, I mean, you know, your brother will remove the hand, I mean, the thumb from you and take you out for play. And so, but this one, unfortunately, it was during pandemic. So
Exactly. So he's really
no, you are not going out. No visit. Nobody visits you.
yeah.
So it's only you and him. So I don't blame him much. I don't blame him much. But it has affected his
social skills.
yes,
So yeah.
yes.
But we are really trying to break the habit. I don't know if it's going to work. We've turned to prayers now. Because
We pray about it.
Every night.
Every
Because
night.
we've tried. It's above us now. When were you most proud of me?
I can say when people thought that you were too small to go to travel on your own abroad for your education at the age of 16, and people discouraged us. Initially, I was like, she will go, but it got to a stage. My husband said, no, I will go with her. I cannot leave her. 16-year-old, no, she's too young. So he went to the HR in his office that out of my accumulated leave, I want to take 3 months. Unfortunately, by the time he wanted to go for
The visa.
they said no, nobody accompanies our own student to school, so you cannot go. It's like, no, I cannot leave a 16-year-old. Maybe you take her to your university. And you said, Daddy, I don't know whether you can still remember. You said, Daddy, why exactly do you want to travel with me? Is it because I will get lost? Or because the plane is going to crash?
That does sound like something I would say.
See, Daddy, if it's because the plane will crash, it means the two of you, the two of us. So it's better leave me I can go. Then I was very proud of you. I was like, yes. So I was very proud when you told him boldly that daddy, I will go, and I will go.
So you see, going back to the point of me being a self-sufficient child, I was also quite a self-sufficient adolescent. Abi? Because I went myself and
yes,
I did
at the age of 16.
Yeah.
People were like,